Okay, so you've played Hollow Knight, right? Right. Which probably means that at some point you've come across this delicate deliverance of decadent and delectable decibels, also known as humming, from none other than our boy, bug, Cornifer. Should you decide to procure some of his peculiar wares, also known to most intellectuals as a fucking map, you will have gained the ability to locate yourself with some degree of accuracy within the maze of Hallownest. If you ever decided to go back to that festering wasteland of a town effectively called Soil Lips, I'm kidding, Elderbug, please don't hate me, you may have had the astute opportunity to talk to this slender, sighing shopkeeper, who may be able to offer you the distinct pleasure of providing you the purpose of purchasing a rather pointy and peculiar instrument designed to be used on parchment that is definitely not a pen. I, of course, say peculiar because how on earth are there birds small enough to provide a bug of these proportions with a feather of this size? Is nobody going to question this? Nobody? Whatever. Should you decide to make use of this law-defying instrument of ink-based paper torture, you will have gained the ability to jot down on your map the many routes and passageways that you have personally walked with a great deal of detail. There's something extremely satisfying about exploring the uncharted areas, defeating new and interesting enemies, discovering motifs and secrets that lay dormant behind fragile walls and rubble. To then find yourself a moment to catch your breath, heal yourself, sit yourself down safely within these secluded sanctuaries and slip out a small scroll to fill it with scrawls and scribbles that echo your travels. To unpack this piece of parchment within your petite little paws and ponder where these peculiar and potentially perilous paths may lead. But what if you weren't to procure this peculiar piece of parchment and pencil? Much like when you first opened the game and were lost in more ways than one. What if, instead of being able to see where your travels have taken you and allowing yourself to connect the dots, you instead went in blind to the maze that is Hallownest? This place is a fucking nightmare! Where the hell am I? Why are there so many choices? Have I been here before? I've definitely been here before. How did I get here? How did I get here? What's going on? Whose idea was this? Cornifer, I swear to God! Yeah, it's hard. Hallownest is a network of intricate and confusing passages that constantly remind you of how much there is to miss if you're not paying attention. It's a lot easier to know where you haven't explored when there's a giant blank spot on your nearly perfect map than when you're scratching your head trying to remember which paths lead back to familiarity and which lead you deeper into the labyrinth. It's an experience worth having, if you're searching for more to do once you feel like you've conquered the vast experience that is Hollow Knight. Believe me when I say, not the Colosseum of Fools, not Steel Soul Mode, not even the full pantheon of Hallownest was this thought-provoking and intriguing. I challenge you to experience this, test your knowledge, test your memory, and see where the labyrinth leads you.